I am annoyed, right? So I have an expensive microphone that I just can't set up to work in the way that I want it to work. So that's really annoying. I'm going to have to set up the stream real quick. Alright, tag, hardcore, and then game title is Path of Exile 2. Save. Okay, and we died, so we're gonna have to start over, which I'm so annoyed by that because honestly, I feel like I was just so distracted with the fact that I was trying out a new microphone and everything, so meh. So we're just going to do this real quick. Like just really quick, right? We were level 14, right? That should not take us so long. Especially since we know all the mechanics until then. And honestly, we can probably skip a lot of the farming.
Power can hide where you least expect.
Right, I'm pretty sure I can just... Right, I gotta use it. Like, let's just skip a lot of the farming for gear that I did in the other runs. Okay, how? Oh, up there. So I'm just trying to get to level 2. So one thing that's nice is that if you actually don't spend all your gold, you can actually get some pretty good gear right off the bat. Right. Man, I'm in such a bad mood now because of a microphone and everything, and dying really is the thing that I don't mind at all, you know. Ow. I did watch the video back though, and I can definitely tell I was a dumbass not avoiding the mechanics. Where'd the boss go? Like, these don't even give me any experience. Come on, fight me, dude. I thought he was aiming somewhere else. Jesus, I'm playing so bad right now. But it's because I'm angry, right? It's just, I'm angry. I'm just... Okay, I need to calm down. Be on the top of my game. Because I don't want to die again, right? Where are you going? Any loot? No, of course not. Oh, well, there's the loot. Alright. Well
done. Here.
Right, yada yada yada. Give me that. Okay. Quest complete. Accept quest. Oop. Power up. Accept this quest. Goodbye. Okay. Now.
She reminds me of one of my sisters.
Now we can check what we have in here. Okay. We can use this. A lot of these things we cannot use yet, but we can at least sort them a little bit. So this seems good. Just requires level 5, right? So, and this also seems pretty good. Let's put that there. Just it requires, I don't know, critical hit chance actually just kind of suck. And then this one we wore that for quite a while as well, so yeah. We also wore these for a while. Okay. I don't really care. Maybe I'll care about this. Yeah, let's just put this on. Flame wall, definitely.
Welcome if I don't take a pun, you know deal.
Yeah, we don't have the gold for that.
Headstrong and overconfident, like me.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to continue. So we're just gonna clear this area and hopefully level up. Nice. You'll die sometimes, right? And you'll just get back up there. You'll just get back into the game and you'll just get your levels back. That's really all you can do. What sucks is losing the gear, of course. I farmed quite a long time for that gear. But I don't mind doing it again, you know. At least the uniques are still in the guild stash. Oh, we completely didn't look in there. Maybe there's something in there that we can use. So I am taking it relatively safe, right? We could potentially maybe go to the Grailwood already and get some more decent XP there. I just feel like I wanna be safe, right? It's not going to take us long, right? If we just completely focus on it, it's really going to be fast. Right, so like we're almost level 3 already. And once we're level 3, we can go to the Grellwood. And once we're level 4, we can go to the Red Veil. Actually, no, once we are... okay, so... Once we are level 3, we can go into the Mud Barrow, right? And then once we're level 4, we can go into the Grellwood. And then... Once we are level 5, we can go to the Red Veil. And then once we are level 6, we can do the bosses.
They dared doubt me.
Okay, we are leveled up. I do want to go get the cash though, the gear cache, and I suppose we can just walk through. We're not going to do that boss. I might try to get a good staff off of Finn, because staffs, they don't drop well, right? Like for some reason staffs, I don't see many of them drop. Right, so this is where we're heading. Get some loot here, hopefully. Abandoned stash, an uncut skill gem. Right, that's good. It's good. Just that there's absolutely nothing that I want to unlock with it. Jeez. Alright, let's kill this hag. Get this chest. Kill these dudes. And then we're heading back into town. Oh. It's down there. I know I can teleport, but sometimes I just like to walk around in games. It just makes me feel more immersed in the actual gameplay. Right, so let's get that. And then... Right, let's check the guild stash. Let's see what's in here. So there's this circlet. And I think we are definitely going to take this. Increased rarity of items found. Right, so... Lightning resistance, blah blah. It's not great. We're gonna put this one back in there. There are some shields we could use. For example, we could put this shield on, right? That'll give us the strength that we will need to have a short range weapon. Yeah. I suppose we're just going to... Right, so we'll just do that.
Feeling lucky? Yeah, sure. I'll take it off your hands.
Definitely don't need that. And we could try. We could try a couple times, right? So let's try. Not what I wanted. Let's try one more time. It's not bad. Let's do another. And then one more. Okay, so we'll sell these back to him. Bit of a waste. We could try. Right, okay, it has no more mods, but we also could try using this one, right? Like if we get... Actually, I should have done that, right? So this gives me a slight boost, right? So just gives me a slight boost. And I should use these more often, right? If I just find one that has a decent thing, I should just use that, right? Normal to magic. That's the wrong stash, right? Normal to magic item. I should just use this and then that and maybe a regal orb, right?
Best not do that here.
Okay, so now we can go out there again. And we've got the block where we want it, this where we want it, right. Let me check real quick because I'm making a pizza, because pizza is like one of the only things that I know I will be able to eat while I'm gaming. I really didn't feel like cooking anything in particular. Okay, so that is pretty much done, so I'm gonna have to pick that up in a moment. I also can't talk when I'm angry. Okay, let's go. We've got a club that we can whack things with. Right, and I know I could have probably just gone ahead and teleported to the waypoint. I just like walking around. It's just a habit, right? It's just such a habit.
Disgusting. Everything is wet and vile.
So we're just going to stay here until level 4, right? We're just here to level. We're not here to do anything else. We're just here to level. Maybe find some gear, but that's all, right? We're just here to level. Ow. Yeah, I'm running out of mana. I never had this issue in earlier playthroughs, but probably I never really... And see, that's the thing, right? We get the staffs, and then we can just try upgrading them, right? We have so many tries, I don't know why I wasted all that money. Like, they literally give us so many of these other ones that we can just try upgrading these into something good with. Like, I have so many of those orbs. And we could try the same with this, right? Because this is the kind of shield that I want to use. So we could try upgrading this and see if we get something good, right? Normal items basically don't have any modifiers. And then you use an orb on it that gives it a modifier. And then you can use another orb on it that gives it another modifier. And then hopefully it's decent. And if it is decent, you might even want to go ahead and use another orb to give it even more modifiers. I don't know why I'm picking everything up. I guess as long as I have space in my inventory, right? But I might as well, right? Like, as long as I have space, I might as well. So, not much longer until our inevitable level up. And then we're basically done with this stupid location. I really kind of hate this location, not going to lie. Honestly, I don't really like many of the locations in Path of Exile at all. I'm not a big fan of dark, grimy locations in video games. It's actually something that has been a bit of a issue with me and Dark Souls games, though it is a bit better in later Dark Souls games, right? So there's a mixture there, right? There is some grimy levels, but there is a bit more of a mixture. And Path of Exile seems to have just dark levels everywhere. Everything's kind of like dark, grimy. But, you know, I do like the story elements of it, right? So we are cast into this really awful world and we're just gonna have to try and survive. That is something I like. Which is, again, why I like the setting. Because the setting basically feels realistic. It feels good. It feels good to fight the forces of darkness. Alright. Staff. Why was that checkpoint there? It must mean there's something around here. Which normally that would be the hatchery where you get at least some loot, but I don't find it. And I still want to find that, so we're still going to look for it. Because now that we have almost explored this whole region, I feel like we might as well try to get some loot. Ah, there it is. I just went the wrong way. Okay. And there's another one of those guys here. There you go. And yeah, at the very least, it's a bunch of gold. And now we go back. Lovely. This portal is insane. It's insane. It's almost a little bit too insane if you ask me. So let's identify this. Increased cold damage. I don't care about cold damage, we're just gonna sell it.
Who knows what prizes are what? Sure, I'll take it off your hands.
Right. So we've wasted a lot of gold because, again, see, like we just use these and then we can turn the shield into a better version of it, and we can turn these into a better version of themselves. I'm not the biggest fan of both of them, but since I have a lot of these orbs, I might as well try. And I'm not a big fan, right? So if it had rolled something like health regeneration or something like that, right? Yeah, okay, sure. But no, it's not good enough. I am not going to keep that.
Yes.
But see, that's fine. Just using a couple of these orbs. Really not a big deal. So, more damage. I'm basically going to go with the same build. Yeah, we haven't explored over there yet, so we're gonna have to walk. I have an excuse this time that I am walking. No excuse, I'm killing Herbo. Because the XP now sucks. So I suppose this kind of, with a new start, is kind of like showing you what you can do to do this quickly. I'm pretty sure I could do this even quicker if it was really my concern to be as quick as possible, right? Not not going to town at all, not selling anything. Not bothering with any gear. Not bothering with these guys. Alright, there we go. Grellwood. So, we are level 4.
It is strange to think. The Vestiri was once home to such forests.
We're gonna have to be careful here. But as you can see, not that careful. We deal decent damage. But we definitely want to respect the mobs here. Thankfully, most of them are vulnerable to fire. So that's our saving grace. Oh, yeah, new character. So what happened is that I was trying a new microphone and it was kind of blocking my vision a bit and it was a bit distracting. And the microphone wasn't even working very well, so I'm blaming the microphone on this. But we were fighting the boss. I don't think I can show you, but basically in Freythorn, the boss. And he killed me after I killed him. So I killed him and then I thought, okay, the fight is over, right? And then one of his AoE effects still kind of made its way over to me and exploded, and I was dead. Like it just completely destroyed me. My energy shield was still down, and so it just completely one-shot me. And that was after the fight was over, which was extremely frustrating. And because the fight was over, I sort of... Right, like, because the fight was over, I sort of just stood there thinking, okay, the fight is over, right? Very annoying. Very annoying when that happens. Definitely gotta have your wits about you until the very last moment. It's fine though, the character was only level 14, right? Without all the grinding I did, I should be back at level 14 relatively soon. What took me the most amount of time was really just grinding for gear. So if we're just okay with mostly just using blue gear... Oh no, level 26! Yeah, I mean, it will happen. If you're playing hardcore thinking you're not going to die ever, yeah, you should play a different mode. Like, you're gonna have to embrace it. But it is frustrating when it happens against something like small bugs. Or just like some AoE effect from a boss that's already dead. It is frustrating. Right, but it's fine, I think. You know, like, you get over it. I'm just more annoyed that I have a very expensive microphone, but I just can't get to work. The death was okay, but the microphone thing was just annoying. So I have a Blue Yeti, which supposedly is a pretty good microphone, and I bought it some years ago thinking, oh well, you know, I'm gonna upgrade my streaming, or basically my recording. And what ended up happening with it is that, you know, it was okay for recording, it's just I had to have a microphone right in front of my face, and it's pretty bulky. So it is annoying me. when I'm streaming, having it right in front of my face. And then the quality was not that much better when I was using it than this. Of course, I think I kind of blotched the settings a bit. But I think this microphone, even though it's just my headphones, right, my headset microphone, I think it does decently. And it's not in my face, it's fine, you know, I don't have another cable plugged in because it's wireless, so I think it's just nice. It's the least intrusive microphone that I've ever used, and it works perfectly fine. Ooh. We do have another warrior in our guild. I actually made a guild. And he was with me in the fight, and it was actually nice having someone to tank for you. It's just that that boss has so much AoE and the arena is kind of small. I mean, if you are curious about how I died, it's in the last video at the end. It's definitely ridiculous. Okay, we are trying to level up, but we're also trying to find locations, right? So there's the Grim Tangle, so we can get our waypoint. Hello! Bye!
Locked for now, but I sense
Not gonna lie though, that boss was more difficult than I thought he was going to be. Right, because the level 10 area boss, or like the bosses in the level 10 area, were relatively easy. Like, they were really easy for me, so I thought, oh, okay, you know, level 11, you know. And I was level 14, right, so I thought, yeah, it should be fine. But I suppose, because we were with two people, right, he has more HP. So, it's like a double-edged sword, right, if you go with two people. I think I probably would have been better off by myself. At least against the boss. Okay. I'm trying to find the stupid quest area. Can't seem to find it at all. No, I would like to upgrade my skills before I go and challenge that boss. Maybe I can do that right now. I mean, we are level 5, right? So we should be able to maybe... Right, so we have an upgrade here. And... See, I'm kind of curious about this item. I think I can still give it a... It's not good. Cold resistance armor and... It's not very good, right? We can wear these though. So... It's gonna make our melee strike a bit better. If nothing else. And I think... Yeah... These are... pretty decent actually. Life regeneration, energy shield, armor. They're actually really decent, so yeah, that's nice. Are they decent enough to use a Regal Orb on? No. We're just gonna leave them like that, right? It's decent. It's really decent. And right. There's also this, so we could check. More life regeneration and armor or more shield. See, I like going armor and shield just because of how it looks. Yeah, we're gonna keep the one that we have on. Oh yeah, I need to get some support skills again. Okay, let's do that. And oop, wrong stash. We should have, yeah, we have a bunch of these. So let's see. We can upgrade Flame Wall to level 3. Or 2 rather, and we can do that. And then we need to be level 6. Okay. So let's put those. Actually the support ones I wanna have back. And then get this. 30% more damage, but less critical hits, right? So that's nice. And then we want another one, which is Ignition. There we go. And then... Oops. I think for Flame Wall... I guess we're gonna do this on our mace. Okay, so we're still not even wearing any boots, which is fine, right? Who needs boots? No, we want to go back here. Okay, and I am going to quickly grab my pizza. I hope I don't die in the meantime, but there shouldn't be any roaming monsters. At least I've not seen any roaming monsters in Path of Exile yet. And I'm kind of wanting to try to get to level 14 again today. So we're going to try. So it's kind of like it never happened. Of course it still happened, but it's kind of a personal challenge as well, right? Like how fast can I get up to level 14 again? Just so I know. I'm pretty sure that if you really know the game and you know the mechanics and everything and where to grind, you can probably get through everything quite quick. You know, not quick, you know, but I'm pretty sure you can probably do like 10 hours, right? Like if you have like a whole Sunday or something. You can probably get through the first act or two, maybe even three, if you know what you need to do in order to get through, and if you know the boss mechanics and everything. Know how to build your character, know what spells you want to use. Okay, we are ready. So, am I going to regret this? Probably, but who cares? He is weak to fire, so it is a good fight for me to do. I just need to be careful to not die here. And there we go. Okay, so we get a lightning staff, which is really annoying because I don't want a lightning staff. But at least it's a regal shard, right? So if you don't need it, it's still nice because it's like a 1/10 of a rare item. Okay, so we found the red veil, so let's go get a waypoint.
I thought the Ezomites buried their dead. This must have been some.
So now I'm really curious where the boss, not the boss, the quest area is. Maybe it's down here, but I'm gonna check this way first. Okay, so already I'm kind of one-shotting things here. That's a bit unexpected. Well, not everything gets one shot, but a few things, right? See? Like, sometimes we just completely one-shot things. Ooh, there's a lot of them here. Ah, there it is.
This tree has an abundance of energy. What happened here?
This shade. There is a Batman you will know.
Okay, I'm sorry if anybody wants to see that, but yeah, no. I am just going to use the waypoint really quick. Right, so we can go directly to the red veil, and so we are level 5 already. And now in the red veil we can level up until the level 6. I think once I'm level 6, I'm going to do the actual bosses, right? For the quest. And the witch as well. But yeah, most people probably will go for the Devourer boss right away. I prefer to not do that until I'm level 6. Alright, we can do this. Actually, gotta be a bit careful there.
The dead seem to rise in every direction. No matter.
Oh, I'm standing in front of a tree. I didn't even see the tree, right? Like, I was just standing here and I was... Oh. Triple kill. Right, so we're almost level up. So with this group we should level up. There we go. And so I'm just going to leave. Right, because we're gonna have to come back later anyway, so we're just going to leave. So let's check out this staff. Not bad, but not great. I want to get Arcane Surge, but I want to move it again over here. And then for this, I definitely want Conduction. Okay, are we gonna sell? I think we're just going to sell things, right?
Spirits in the hell. Who knows what price is like? Deal.
Just not that one.
Go make a legend.
Sorry.
That we are going to disenchant. Right, so Regal Orb, Charge, that's great.
You can.
Okay. And then we can probably use this now. Get level 3. The inventory management sometimes is a little annoying. Because it just opens new inventories all the time, right? And I suppose could get a spell here, but I don't really care for any of them. The only one I actually care about is actually Shield Charge, because it just lets me travel a bit faster sometimes. Right, and then there is also Essence Drain. And Enfeeble. You know, honestly, that might be nice to pick up. So we are going to try that. So essence drain I like in essence. So I like it because it's a damage over time, right? So the fact that it gives me some damage over time for 4 seconds is kind of nice because then I can cast it and then I can go back to my normal rotation. And then I can cast it and I can go back to my normal rotation. So that is very nice for me when I'm playing in my defense mode, because then I can dodge things and it's still going to do some damage for me. You know, I can whittle down enemies. And this I just like because it might just be good against certain bosses, right? Like there's no reason not to use this sometimes. You know, the duration is 6.2 seconds. Maybe I can buff that with, you know, support spells, support skills. Not support skills, support gems. There we go. Maybe I can buff that, you know, because I'm not looking at a strong effect, I'm looking at a longer effect. Because then the longer the effect is, the less I'm going to have to recast it. And any edge that I can get is good, right? And so, yeah, you could say like, occult magic, like, we don't want to use occult magic. But when it's about life and death, you don't care. So we're gonna try. We're just gonna try. Honestly, we're just going to try again. Okay.
Bye then.
Not bad. It's not bad. But I think the one we have is better, which kind of sucks, right? But we tried. We tried. Okay, so this needs to go back on Firebolt. And then we can sell this thing again.
See you.
Okay, and I'm gonna have to remember to eat as well. Which I guess I should actually mute myself whenever I'm chewing or biting. Okay, I'm back. I realized it was probably more time effective to just eat real quick and then continue playing. Okay. Okay, so he's level 16 now. That's cool. We've got some catching up to do. I keep blowing my money on just trying to get a good staff because I just feel like a good staff is really going to set things apart for me. Okay. I guess we... Is there a waypoint in Mammoth Burrow? Well, there is one right in front of it, so... Okay. So this time, we're going to try to go for the boss. Okay. Also found the hatchery right away. That's great. Is there none here? Oh. Okay, so there's a Lassily ring. And a belt, so... Come on. And, we might as well just put these on. Oh, hello. Ah, there's a bunch of them. Right, so I am dealing decent amounts of damage to all the mobs here, as you can see. So the boss should be relatively easy to deal with. If we can find him, that is. There we go. Found the boss. I really love how this hammer looks, by the way. This hammer is just so cool to look at. Okay, watch me die. Did it change my... it changed my setup again. Oh, how did that happen? Oh, that was the wrong button. Yeah, it changed things again with my spells. Really annoying. There we go.
I have wandered the Vestiri. This was not a challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this around again. So this is supposed to be that. That is supposed to be this. This is supposed to be there. Or maybe actually we'll put it Maybe we'll actually put it there. And then instead we will put this maybe here. Okay, so it's just a small effect. Okay, not sure about curse, but we'll see. And I think that's everything set to how it's supposed to be again. Okay. So that's one quest done.
Now this.
So we can get a support skill. So now we can actually check some support things here. So turning this off is actually really nice because then it just shows you all the spells, all the support spells available. So if you haven't figured that out, that's how you do it. Just, you know, because all gems, you're going to see all gems, right? But if you click on a specific skill and turn this off, I was looking for this the other day actually, and yeah, so I'd be happy if somebody were to show this to me. So we can now look for all the support spells that we have for Flame Wall. So what we have is Cast Speed and Arcane Surge, which doesn't immediately give it more damage, right? So what we could do instead is more area of effect, right? So that in itself is self-explanatory, right? Just bigger area of effect, right? And then there's life tap. So skill mana cost is converted to life cost. So we would actually use life instead of mana, which is stupid, right? Less cost is actually nice. More damage, but 10-second cooldown. I have considered that because 40% is a lot, right? But I don't think this is really where I want to go. So, support spells gain a seal every 200% of cast time, to a maximum of 2 seals. Supported spells are unsealed when cast, and their effects reoccur for each seal lost. Support skills deal 50% less damage when reoccurring. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so support skills deal 35% more non-ailment damage, which is also not really good. 20% less area effect. Cascades have less area effect. Support skills deal 30% less damage. Support skills also affect areas on either side of the targeted area. Okay. Support skills have 40% more effect duration, which for Essence Drain is what I will want to have, right? Then support skills have 30% less effect duration, which I don't know why you would want that. Okay, so this is also not really great. So 50% more area of effect, but yeah. So this is actually what I'm looking for. Supported skills deal 40% more area damage. Supported skills have 50% less area of effect. The thing though is that I don't think it actually deals damage. It just ignites. Right? So what I'm thinking is that for this spell, I don't really care much about anything that I can use, right? I'm not cool with a fire ring. More effect duration is like the only thing that I'm looking at right? But I think that is what I would want to do for Essence Drain, right? So for Essence Drain, what's this? Withered lasts 4 seconds. So it, on hit, right? And so I think this spell does not actually hit. Oh, so no, the projectile actually does deal chaos damage. So this Withered apply 5% increased chaos damage taken and can be inflicted up to 10 times. Yeah, I don't like that. See, I don't really like any of these. So yeah, I definitely feel like what I want what is low life? Okay, so actually that might be good for bosses. Now that, you know, I'm looking at it. You know, just if you're fighting a boss, you know, 35% left on a boss's health is actually quite a bit. So against a boss, if something is basically something that you use to fight a boss with primarily, like Essence Drain, is, you know, it's not really useful to me against like normal mobs, right? This is definitely something that I've taken for bosses, so that I can just put that on there and just, yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get this for Essence Drain. And then the duration is supposed to be 4 seconds, but with this, it should be longer. So we'll see, right? This is just 26 DPS compared to, you know, Firebolt has 34. Actually, my Mace Strike has 43, Flame Wall 61. So 26, you know, it's not that great, but if you stack that on top, right, and considering that I don't have to use it that much, right? So I want to try this out now, and I want to see if it actually does last, right, for... Okay, so all these guys just die. Yeah. It is a pretty cool spell to use. Right? So it's kind of like an ignite, right? So like we shoot once and then the HP just gets drained. So I'm going here because this is where I think I can count the seconds. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so somehow that didn't work. Why did that not work? Okay, I mean, that's not great, but wow. So why did that not work? I wonder. Let's put this in my inventory. It says it works on essence drain, right? It does say that it increases. Actually, no, the average damage per use gets down. Oh, okay, so it's not activating because we have too many other support gems. Ah, I wish it would tell you that, right? So now I suppose we're gonna try it again. See if it actually does. Okay, so 40% should be like, it should be 5.8 seconds or something. Hey. Okay, maybe let's not type. Okay, so I just want to try this out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, it still doesn't do it.
I have no space for that.
What can I drop? Put this on. Gives me some space there. I like this so far. I love this so far. We are going to try to upgrade this.
I'm carrying enough already.
So I have no idea why the spell duration does not change. You know, I literally have no idea. Unless, see, that's the thing, maybe. I mean, this literally says duration, right? Skill has a duration that can be modified. This skill has a duration that can be modified. So, I feel like this should work. Ah, wait. It says that it works. I suppose maybe I did not realize it. You know, maybe I'm just off by a bit. Okay. So, 5.6, it says it works, so we're gonna keep it on. So, what we are going to do is we're going to try to upgrade this shield. We have a decent shield, but I feel like this shield is much better. So, we're going to try. Wish me luck. Wow. Okay. It's pretty dang good. Yeah, and I think I may have something that I want to put in it. No, actually I don't really. Okay. Well, that is a pretty decent shield. So we're going to put this back in here. And we can actually then put this back in. And nothing I want. No. So I think we're just gonna sell them, right? You get them. You get them so quickly.
Guess I can help move that for you.
And we wanna maybe upgrade this, right? So fire resistance and evasion rating. That sucks.
Care to take a look at you feeling lucky? Not bad. See you.
Hello. Stay safe, if you can.
Oh, I just realized I lost my charm. I had this really great charm that was making me stun resistant.
Why look? It's
I think for now. Right, so we're gonna use this. 3% increased fire damage. And then I think we're gonna use the fire charm. Okay, so we are a bit stronger now. We have done this quest, so the next quest we need to do is actually searching the red veil. Okay. So I'm thinking this time around maybe I'll be more careful with the bosses. I don't think there was much wrong with my build. Of course, I was a bit squishier than I want it to be. But of course, I kind of need to have some damage as well. There's one thing I want to check, right? So DPS is 35. 44. See, that's something I love, is that you can check just the impact every bit of your gear actually has. Yeah, never hurts, never hurts. Just get one more level, get one more piece of gear, right? It really doesn't hurt. Okay. Empty chest. Great. Yeah, so I'm just trying to do a quest. I'm not even trying to really level here. Ah, okay, I found. Found where I need to go, but there's just enemies everywhere, so I guess we're just gonna activate it. That way the enemies we need to kill are gonna be here as well. And that's the one I didn't have to do again. That's the one I already did. Okay, I'm running out of mana. Sometimes I wish there was a way you could set up your potions to automatically be used, but you know, I'm actually happy that there isn't as well. You're supposed to keep track of that. It's just my screen is so big. I know, right? The kind of problems that other people don't complain about. My screen is so big, it's sometimes difficult to notice things on the screen. But because I have to look that far over to see my mana, you know. Actually, there is a solution for that. See? Perfect. There is a solution for that, just so you... Because, and I think I've seen most other streamers have that on, And I think it's because, yes, these, you blend them out. They're kind of in your peripheral vision, right? You're looking at the center of the screen mostly. Right, like, so you're mostly looking at the center of the screen because that's where your character is. And so it's much easier now for me to see how my energy shield is and so on and so forth, right? I wish the UI was better, honestly. Yeah, I can keep track better now. Definitely better. But yes, I wish this wasn't just two really boring bars. That's like the only thing that bothers me, right? It's just they could make that look a bit nicer, you know?
It is bound to be.
Ah yes, that's the evasion rating one. Right, and if you find something like this with a socket, right, you might actually want to try to upgrade it. Huh? Nice. We're actually almost about to level up. That iron rune is actually nice. That is actually really nice. It's definitely tempting to try and use that on maybe my shield, right? Or something like that. See, the problem with it is that these runes get bound to the item you place it on. So if you have something with a socket, if you put a rune in there, it cannot be removed. And so, yes, this shield is nice, but it's not perfect, right? But it is actually really nice that if we can manage to get this character to a point where we get a better shield, it might be nice giving this shield to my next character in case we die again, right? I was kind of hoping to do that with my previous character, actually with the staff. I was really farming hard to get a better staff, but I just couldn't get one. I was really trying. I was farming the boss left and right, trying to get a better staff, so that I can put the staff that I had on the character in my stash in case I die. Seriously, where? Ah, here. Okay.
Ah, the last of the hunt.
Let's just clear everything. Right. I just realized I didn't even spend my skill point. Holy shit. Let's wait for my shield to get back.
Now, Battle Lord, accept your death.
That was too close for comfort. So we got an ashen staff.
I'm carrying enough already.
Okay, I'm carrying too much shit. Okay, I get it. More damage. There was an enemy over here, right? I think these are minions. Okay, we're just going to make a portal and come back for this, but I am definitely going to pick this up and then this up before we go. So we're gonna have to identify a bunch of these things, but I think what we're going to do is we're just gonna stash everything in here first. Do a little quest,
Furious spike. I would.
and then we go back, pick up the other stuff.
How was that? May hold what I seek.
Sometimes I'm not the biggest fan that you can do that, right? So like, it, why do you have a limited inventory then, right? If you can just do this, then why not just make the inventory bigger, right? Because, like, hear me out. If an inventory is small by design, like this, I feel like the point of that is so that you don't have the option to carry everything, and you kind of like have to pick and choose the most valuable items, and you can't just farm forever. But if you can just teleport, right, then what gives, right? Okay, so now we're gonna go back to our stash. Put these things in there. And we're gonna take the things up that we want to mostly look at right now. So we want to look at this and this ashen staff. The rest we kind of just want to sell at some point, right? I feel like I might try to upgrade that. Actually, this shield isn't really even that interesting to me, but yeah, no, we're just gonna disenchant that right away. So let's just move as many things as we can. I can't. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can put this away though. Well, actually, no, I need that. Or I just do this, right? Oh wow, okay. We've got a good start here. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do it. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. We've done it. This is the kind of one that I had. Yes, what I had was a bit better. Like, not gonna lie, but one I had was slightly better. Because it had 4 lines, right? This one only has 3 lines. But it's still really well rolled, right? But we can use an Exalted Orb on it, and we are going to. Okay, so that's the best we can get. It's not perfect, and it was quite expensive using using Exalted Orbs for that. But I just, you know, I couldn't help myself. I had the orbs, I had the item, I had to try my luck. But this is essentially how you can take a staff, right? And you just upgrade it. It's good. It's not perfect, but it's good. Right. Could see, can we get another one over there? No, okay. And now this, we want to turn. Okay, that's nice. That's maybe not so nice. Okay, we're just gonna sell that.
Tired of the slaughter? Take a punt. You know you want to.
I think I might keep that.
Sure, I'll take it off your hands.
Right, I might just keep that.
Feel well.
Renly's gonna find. Stay safe if you can.
Just in case we die, right? In case we die, we're gonna... We're gonna have that. Okay, none of this is anything we want to keep. We're just going to... Yeah, the thing itself is good, but the increased critical hit chance is not great. Are we going to disenchant them? No, we're going to sell them.
Feeling lucky. Not bad.
So like, the items he sells you are actually really good.
Watch yourself out there.
Did I upgrade everything I want to upgrade? Yes, I think so, right? What I need to now consider is I could technically make this even better, right? And if we're going to, right, if we're going to, oh no, we cannot actually use this. We need the other one. It's too bad. It's too bad. We need the other item for that, not this. Too bad. Right, we have it actually on here, right? So this increased armor and energy shield, which obviously it's not the best item to put that on. So we could technically upgrade the shield if we wanted to. And add, what was it? 20% more energy shield and armor on it. If we wanted to, right?
This isn't the place.
You know what? I'm going to do it. And then right, so now it has 31 and 19. So it's even better now. Just so we can make sure we don't die, right? And now we need to use our waypoint. To go to the Grellwood.
What happened here? Stab the spine. Good. Now the others.
Let's see what power the old clans wield.
Right.
He's unconscious. Stay safe if you can.
So now we need to use a portal again.
The wound. Oh, Grim. Stay safe if you can.
Got a
I
quest
heard
here. Now we can go to the Grim Tangle.
If the face.
It changed this. I hate this. I don't know why it keeps changing this.
The way is open. Please.
I think it's because we have a new staff, right?
A tale woman of melody. Impressive. Fall before me.
Yeah, the ones with shields are sometimes harder to kill. So I'm definitely going to be respectful of this area. It has many things that could technically kill me. This is what killed me sometime. Standing on these mushrooms. On the whole stack of them, right? So now that we have a really good staff, I definitely want to use it. Okay. I honestly really don't know what way to go. Let's try this way. There's a boss. What level is this area? Level 6, and we are level 7. So we're not going to fight the boss. Yes, as you can see, we're dealing a massive amount of damage. $112 DPS, right? But I really don't want to chance it, right? So we're gonna do the boss maybe once we are level 8. Definitely not before that. That boss in particular actually gave me a hard time in the past, so I'm definitely respectful of him. Maybe more than I have to be, but... Right, maybe if I go in there now, I'm just going to blow him up, and that's gonna be so fun and great. Or maybe I'm gonna die. I certainly feel like it does not hurt. Did not want to pick you up. It does not hurt ever to be a bit careful. That's a dead end, right? Yes. All these dead ends. So, maybe this way. Yes, this looks like the exit is coming up. Yep.
My family is that I said.
So,
This man has known respect.
we are now in the appropriate region, level 7, so we can actually level up, and honestly, that witch never drops anything good for me, so
Simply lost.
we're just here to level up at this point. We're not going to do the dungeons. We're just here to level up. Maybe get some good loot, right? Level 3, no, but it does not improve any of my skills. You know what's funny? I've never had anything dropped with a socket that was actually something I use. It's always things that I don't use. This is the first time I'm getting an iron crown with a socket. So I'm going to experiment with this for just a moment. And see, if you don't do this, if you just go with whatever gear you have, you'll be fine. Right? Like then you'll do this relatively quickly. But I'm all about the gear and the loot, right? So and these ones as well, right? The shoes are better for me than these ones. So we're just gonna destroy these. We could try to see if we can add one more thing on here. No, we can't. These are not good enough for me to do anything else with. This, however, with the socket, right, we're going to see maximum mana, life regeneration per second. That is not bad. I think it's not good enough to really replace this. But you know, it's something, right? Maybe for another character, so, you know. But I don't think it will replace this because 24 energy shield and rarity and fire resistance, lightning resistance. Meh. You know, it's actually a close call, you know. But I think I'd rather just stick with what I have. It was close though, because one life regeneration per second is actually quite valuable. Considering that I only have 142 life right now, right? So right now my life recovery per second is 2.7. So one more is 3.7. That is a lot. Chest. Oh. See, I complained that I'm never getting any items that I actually use. You know, they're both kind of bad, so I suppose we are going to play with this. Because we can probably increase this. No, we can't. Okay. What about this one? No. Okay. I mean, I don't care about the stun build-up, right? But we can put 1 to 20 lightning damage on this weapon. Right? So we might as well.
Hello. Please, I will treasure it.
She sometimes sells rings as well.
Stay safe, if you can.
Ah, so I want to try this out now. See, I kind of wish it would tell me what kind of damage I'm doing. Like, I can't see any on-screen numbers. And I know that, you know, with the amount of damage going on, that would just make the game lag. But it would be nice if we could just see what damage we're doing, right? Okay, so here's the tomb of a consort. Definitely not something I'm tackling yet. Let's get that chest. Empty. Oh no. I just remembered I had just leveled up, right? So I've got a skill point. And I'm not using it like an idiot. We could see that is a nice shield. Not bad. Oh, it already has two. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we already have a pretty decent shield, right? We could have used an exalted orb on it. I think if I do get another exalted orb, it definitely goes on that shield. I don't know. I just love making cool weapons. And I'd rather farm exalted orbs again later on than save them forever, right?
My dearest daughter.
Alright, so we get a ring.
My dearest daughter.
No, I want to pick up a ring.
Beloved for all time. Rest well.
Cold resistance. Accuracy 8. This ring sucks. This ring sucks. That's nice. I'm looking for the mausoleum of the Praetor right now. That's the next area where we can level up. Ah, there it is. Right, so we are halfway to the next level. If we go in there, we're definitely leveling up relatively quickly. And then, I suppose after we've leveled up, we can maybe go do the boss in the Grim Tangle. But then again, maybe we don't even really need to do that boss, right? Maybe we just do this boss. Let's try to go this way. See, I don't know if we're strong enough for this boss. I want to say we are. But it would be nice getting a couple level 4 skill gems. So we can upgrade some of the spells we have to level 4. Yeah, let's continue this way. My main concern right now is to just be able to defeat these bosses. I don't think this time around I'm gonna farm them as much as I did before. Though it never hurts, right? Yeah, the boss is over there. See, if we level up, I might consider it. And we are about to level up. And I know this boss really well. So... Yeah, we're gonna have to go through here. But that's a dead end. Okay. I didn't even realize. Right, so there's the level up. So that's a lot of increased fire damage. I think we're gonna stop here. And this time around we're getting a little bit beefier over here. Okay, are we going to do this? You know what? I know this boss so well. I'm really positive I can do this.
We'll have eternity to regret your intrusion here. Rend your soul. Rend your soul. My beloved soul is mine.
Yeah, he's really not all that hard once you know how to deal with him.
I am sure of
So that's one boss defeated.
it. You will burn!
This is pretty darn good. I might keep that for anyone who might want it. Oh, I can't even equip that. Okay, so we are... Hmm.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces. It's beautiful. Except it's beautiful.
Right, that was definitely better. And this one we're gonna put in the guild stash. It's really good. It's really quite good. Yeah, let's put that in there as well. Okay. So since we are on a roll, why not do the other one as well, right? I can't let gold just laying on the ground. I love that ka-ching sound too much.
You fell!
Alright, so Tomb of the Consort is up there, and it'll replenish my flasks, I'm sure. So this one's harder, right, than the other one. But we should be able to do
Witches
it.
are not tolerated where I am from. I shall deal with her.
We might even get a level up. I think we have a rare boss here, yes. Yeah, let's be careful with him. Yeah. So, yeah, my life regeneration is definitely something that I need to improve. On this build in particular. Because if I go and take the Zealot's Oath, right, that'll mean that my life regeneration is applied to my energy shield. These guys are just so fucking cool. But yeah, look, we're already level 9 again. And we're on a decent roll to get to level 10 really soon. An iron rune, yes. Let's look at this. Quality plus 12. Okay, cannot actually. Or is this the wrong one? No, okay. It doesn't have very good stats, sadly. I mean, if you get good at dodging and everything, then you don't really need to have a defensive playstyle. I just feel like if you only have one life, right, that's a bit sketchy. I wish you could roll through these. That is something that I wish you could just do. You could just roll through these and it would just deal some damage, but I suppose then it would also deal damage to enemies and it's not supposed to. Don't think there's ever really much in there. I think I did once find something good in a pot, but once, right? Ow. This guy really got me good. Okay, so if we level up before the boss, I think there's no reason not to do the boss. So, let's get the checkpoint. And then we're just gonna try and level up. You should be able to. There's still a lot in here. Okay, yeah, we're so close. I don't remember what... Oh, yes, it's... Okay, yeah, let's do it. Nice, a support gem. I've never gotten anything good in this chest though. Like, never really gotten anything good. But we can get a support gem and maybe we're going to get something more for Essence Drain. Or maybe... Let's try this, right? I think I want to try it. Instead of that. Yeah. 220. That is a big boost compared to, yeah. But it is smaller, right? 50% less, so it's still really big though. Let's compare that. Yes, it is smaller, but I think it's still really big. And I'd rather have the damage. Ah, we haven't leveled up yet, though. Yeah, I should be leveling up here, though.
Tale shall be legendary.
Right. But yeah, you know, some people are dying at level 60 and everything, right? So I think us dying at like level 14, that's nothing to cry about, honestly. Okay, so we could go for this one, or we just get a little bit more energy shield. And I think we're going to get just a little bit more energy shield. Right, it's just 10, but you know, it makes a difference. Let's not die, let's not die.
Let me teach you the power of the Eternals, Marraketh fiend. My love, I call to you. Risen of both.
I'm slow. I've never seen this armor before. I wonder sometimes if she drops different things compared to the other boss, right? And if it maybe I should have come here for the staff. I really wonder if there's like a loot table. Thank you. Loot could be better, but you know, still got something out of it. So back up to level 10, so that went quick. Now we've got one more boss to do. We should be able to do this one as well.
Do my eye. At last it's open! Praise the first
Okay,
one.
we should be able to do this. I keep saying that, and I hope I don't die, but we should be able to do this.
Isabel, Corker, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense. They're dead. Those bastard Eternals. I must make them pay. I must make them.
Ow. There we go. Bye bye.
Join your kin, blessed one. I will remember you. I have no space for that.
You do, you just need to organize your inventory a bit better.
You found.
Hey,
Hello.
So
Carefully. Remain vigilant.
hello. Take a punt.
You know, I should sell items with Una. Why don't I do that? Okay. I am going to try to upgrade this. Okay. Nah, it's not good.
it's beautiful. I accept.
I'm like, it's not good, and she's like, oh, it's beautiful. I accept. Right,
It's
sell,
beautiful.
sell, 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 sell,
I will treasure it.
sell. Right, so level 10 achieved. Bosses slain. Now we'd have to go to the hunting grounds. Level up. Question is, are we going to do that, or are we going to level up some of our gear first? We don't even have a talisman.
Why look, it's take a punt. You know you want to.
Does she sell something? Oop.
Stay safe if you can.
This hooded one is here. Take a look.
Okay. No, nothing strikes my fancy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit hesitant, right? So we can go level up now. but I'm a bit hesitant about the bosses because
These planes, though twisted, hold beauty.
I'm definitely not as strong as I was last time. I am strong, but not as strong. Oh, he died. I can see a special enemy there. Oh no, it's just a magic enemy, not a rare one. You two, get out of your hiding. Defeating Crowbell would be nice, but I don't think I want to risk that right now. Last time I had much better gear. I need some level 4 skill gems. That's what I need most right now. I should have asked my guildmate earlier if he has some in his stash. You know, just some level 4 skill gems. Yeah, so Crowbell is here. And it would be fun to try and fight him at this level, at level 10. But he was challenging enough on level 12, 13, 14. So I definitely want to level up a bit before I challenge him. Oh, hello, hello. Wow, my aim. My aim! That one should have hit. Come on. Honestly, leveling up sometimes even feels a bit too fast, right? Because I'm already almost up to level 11. Basically, if you get to the area at the appropriate level, you're probably going to level up. Right, so if I go ahead, right, to the level 12 area, I should level up even faster. Of course, I'm gonna have to be careful because it's a level 12 area, right? But as you can see, I can deal with things here really easily as well. It's not exactly a challenge. I feel like aside from the bosses, nothing is really all that hard yet. Right, like these monsters should be 2 levels above me, right? Sure, I'm not killing them as quickly, but definitely not slower than most other things. Oh, I almost didn't see those. I suppose if you get surrounded, you might have a problem. So just don't get surrounded. Ha! I knew it! Ah, that was so cool. I was like, I'm gonna level up, so I'm gonna do it with a smack. Okay, so we're leaving this 8% elemental damage for now, just to become a little bit beefier. You know, I just want a little bit more energy shield than last time, before I go into the fray. What's it called? Frey Wind, Frey Thorn, I think. Boss fight. Because I definitely felt too squishy there. Like, sure, you can also get good at dodging all of the boss mechanics, but there's always a chance that you're going to not dodge it, right? And so the difference between life or death is dodging. I'm not doing a no-hit run. I'm doing a no-death run, so I should be careful. This guy just randomly had 19 gold. And so, right. I already have 1 level up, and I'm... Okay. I actually completely forgot what essences are again. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I will have to look at this and find out. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item with 1 physical modifier. Oh. Okay. So it's like an orb of transmutation, just that it has a physical modifier, like guaranteed. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah, that is scary. Jeez. Of course, you know, if I really felt like I was struggling blocking and just seems like the better option than running. But I feel like if you manage to kite well, if you can learn how to kite, you can definitely fight monsters that are kind of a higher level than what you are. Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't there one more? Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, my wall of flame definitely deals more damage. Okay. I mean, that was a rare enemy as well, right? That was a rare werewolf. Caw, caw. Okay. How big are these farmlands? Okay, we're almost at 50%. Ah, there it is. Nice, that's what I was looking for. Right, that's kind of why I came to this area, because I wanted to be in an area where those can drop more consistently for me. Okay, there is a checkpoint here. Una's home. And her loot box. Okay, we're not bothering with that. We are not bothering with that. That is above my pay grade right now. Ah, another one. Nice. 2. We got 2. That is awesome. Why don't we just upgrade our skills then? Right, we might as well, right? So there's Flame Wall. And should we upgrade Spark? In the end, I never really use Enfeeble or Essence Drain. You know what, let's upgrade Spark first. Right, already we're dealing much nicer damage. Yeah, see, sometimes people die at like level 55, right? And that's like, that's a big deal. Ah, come on, just die, just die. Dying at level 14, not really a big deal. How long has the stream been so far? 2 hours 58, right? So like, if I had really...
I have no space for that.
You should have space for that. So if we had really just completely focused on leveling and not like some gear and so on, like the shenanigans I was up to, right? then there's a decent possibility we would have been able to make it this far in just 2 hours. Okay, see, we're so close to the next level. And we haven't even cleared the whole region, right? And we're about to level up without even clearing the whole region. So yeah, it's definitely not difficult leveling up. At least this early in the game. Maybe later on it's a different story, right? But on level 14 is very easy to get to. If you know what you're doing. See, there we go, level 12. And we probably, and see that's the thing, right? Now we are at the appropriate level for this map. And just a couple more enemies and we are already 4%. So I do feel like I don't really need more damage, I just need more survivability right now. Ooh, see, because that was just one hit, right? That was just one hit. For a moment I was confused about what kind of enemy that is. Okay, I want to pick this up, so I want to throw something else down that I'm not going to use. This I might actually use, if it's good. Looks cool, but useless to me. Okay, so these guys are minions of something. So there's something here. Okay. Let's see if we can bait him out. Right, and see, the essence drain means we don't even need to do anything, right? Like we can just dodge and he's just going to die. Right, let's drop that, pick that up, and we can pick up a belt. Okay. Okay. Yeah, almost 25% again. So like ever since we've gotten to this region, we've leveled up 3 levels already. It's insane. Or like almost 3 levels, right? We got here at level 10 and now we are 2 levels higher. I don't see any reason why we need to stop though either. Right? Like, as long as the XP is coming, no reason to stop. Ah, okay, we found another rare enemy. And again, we don't really need to do anything. Damage over time is just so powerful because you can just keep dodging, right? That's why I got it. So I can just keep dodging. Ooh, level 66. I wonder what first place would be. Okay, this kind of looks like the end. I don't think they're just gonna drop a boss on us without a checkpoint, right? So we can keep going. There's always going to be some kind of checkpoint or something before there's a boss. Ah, that's a dead end. Okay. Like, I don't really feel like I need to be scared. Because if there's going to be a boss... Yeah, see? Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Oh, you know what? We're here. Let's get the a waypoint. We shouldn't be trapped in any area ever in Path of Exile.
I cannot control this much flame.
Right, like, it's not the kind of game where you get into an area and then you're stuck and you have to fight your way out. I just love the way they all fall. I know I could probably kill them faster, but I just love the way they... Ooh. Okay. Let's take this instead. And then take that instead. Like when they're all burning and we're just falling over one after the other. It's just... What is our quest here actually? Find Renly's tools. Okay, so I don't know where those would be. Right? Like probably not in the fields. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. Is just finding these tools, and I have no idea where they would be. But I really don't want to go through the fields. They just give me the creeps. But maybe I need to, you know. Maybe I have to find his tools. Wait, they're... Ah, no, see, they're in the village. We are in the farmlands. Yeah. So, I think we're done. And we're at 69% to the next level. Yeah, this was a great farming experience. This was amazing. We've almost gotten up to the point where we died, right? We're level 12 again. I actually feel almost ready to fight Crowbell now. I just kind of wish I could get one more level, right? So if we just reset the area, right? Or maybe, see, let's get the loot. I think we should be strong enough to deal with this, whatever we're gonna encounter here. I think we should be strong enough.
I must travel light.
So let's drop this and that. And actually that's still not enough space. So I wanna definitely keep that and that. This we can drop.
Una will be most pleased to see this.
Oh, okay, so there's no fight, nothing? Okay. So let's take the flasks because we can. And I guess we're gonna take this also just because we can. Why do they put a checkpoint in front of it? Maybe there's a boss later? Or something? I don't know. Just seems weird.
Ola's house. Renly's house. They had real places to live. I was always so envious, but I guess they're like me now. Vagabonds. Vagrants. Begs the question. Is this home now? You've caught me at a moment of sappiness, hero. My apologies. I have a grand quest for you, hero. The kind that'll get you woven into legend. It's not at all a minor personal matter that you might ignore. How do I explain this? Before this dreary place, you could say I was something of a wanderer. There's a clanless enclave known as the Fraythorn that makes its home high in the trees near the hunting grounds. They helped me out a time or two over the years. A little while back, a group of strangers arrived out of the deep woods. They made strange altars and started whispering to the others about their religion. That was when I decided to move on. See, now I got to thinking, if Count Gianor and his men are mad enough to burn the village, then maybe the clanless are in trouble too.
I kind of feel like his art piece could be better, right? So if you go and look at the upper people,
Go make a legend.
I feel like his art piece is weak.
You found my loot.
Una's has a little bit more
Eyes. This feels like having
contrast,
someone
kind
else
of.
bring me back again. I can't thank you enough. I think I shall begin by composing a song about you. In the meantime, I would be happy to play for you, if you like.
Okay, so we get 2 weapon set passive skill points here,
Such a different sort of melody to my Akharas.
which is really nice. That is awesome for me at this point.
The village has been destroyed, and madness has already reached a boiling point in the minds of the Count's men. You must infiltrate the manor and put a stop to this by any means necessary. The fate that befell Ogden village is only a single raindrop in the storm that is coming.
Okay. Okay, so let's use this. And then cold resistance lightning, nah. Physical damage, accuracy, ugh. They all suck. They all suck. Well, I will not feel bad. This one actually isn't bad. That's definitely better. Right? Yeah, that is so much better. 3.9. Oh. At 212 life, that would still take us about 20, 30. Well, we regenerate about 40 per 10 seconds, right? So that would still take us almost a minute to recharge our full health, which is ridiculous. Okay, so this one's actually not bad. I'm wondering if we can upgrade that even further. No. Okay. Recover free mana when used. I mean, that is better, but free mana? Wait, let me... Oh, wow, that is like nothing. That is nothing.
Yes. Please, take your time.
Oh! Level 5 Firebolt. We want this.
It's beautiful.
Um... Hopefully we can upgrade this into something better, right? Maximum mana. That is too bad. Okay, so we're gonna sell this, sell that, sell that. Actually, that is nice. We're gonna keep this. Or we just sell all this other junk,
Like
right?
this one. It seems shadows haunt us both.
Right, that actually has its own unique tab. I wonder how I can set what I want to sell them for, but I don't think this is something that works in Path of Exile 2 yet. Why is this in there? Such a shame. Such a shame. This could have been so good. Oh well. And you know, I might actually at some point get rid of this. But you know, it's really not bad. It's really not bad. So I think this is kind of where I'm going to call it quits though, because it is midnight. So we've only made it to level 12, right? Almost 13. But I think we've caught up quite well in just one 4-hour session. And we can actually now work on these, right? So if we have our sword and shield, our mace and shield, we will have more maximum energy shield. And then on weapon set 1, we're going to go with more damage. And I suppose... See, like, increased lightning damage I don't really care about. And increased cast speed. I mean, it's the best I can do. Everything else is just... You know... Yeah, everything else just doesn't really matter. We could go for some increased mana regeneration, right? Like, that's something we could do just for the time being. But I don't think I really have a problem with mana, so let's just go increase cast speed, right? So that's a big difference in energy shield. The problem is if my energy shield is down, I'm fairly certain, right, that if I then switch, we don't get it back. I want to test this out. So we're gonna start on this, and then when we switch weapons, do we get energy shield back? That's what I want to know. I want some slow enemies. Or like one wolf, right? So one wolf, that's good. We can test with one wolf. Also love the effect. Okay, so if we switch weapon when it's like gone completely, right? So now we're taking damage to our health. So if we now switch, it's still gone. See, that's like a problem. We have more, but if we accidentally switch away and it gets depleted, well, you know. So we're gonna have to choose if we're gonna be defensive or offensive. Or, well, take a step back when we are like when we switch, we take a step back and we just dodge until we get our energy shield back, right? Okay, can we find another lone wolf? Okay, let's just kill one of them. 2 of them. Okay, we have one more now. Okay, and now let's see. I think there's an effect when I block. Sometimes he just misses me completely, right? I think that's because of my 5% evasion. But then sometimes there's also another effect. Come on, I saw it. No, not that one. There's like an effect where there's like a bubble or something. Yeah, sometimes I seem to block, right? Like there. Ah, yeah, see, that's what I meant. Like when I'm blocking, like full on blocking. I'm literally over here pointing at my screen. Anyway, I think I can just watch that back on the stream. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with what we've achieved. Not so happy about that stupid staff.
It is good to see you. I've collected these over time. What do you think? Bye.
Let's also check Renly.
Take a look.
He sometimes has things to sell. We could try to see what comes of this. And we could also try to see what would come of this, but the thing is, we're kind of running low on gold. But you know, we'll do it anyway.
Go well.
And then we do this. More life. That's way better, right? So if we compare this, 2.2 and mana and life, or 1.3 and mana. So I'm definitely taking that one. And can we get one more? No, we cannot. Okay. And then this one, maximum life. Again, we're trying to become bulkier. So fire resistance. That sucks. Yeah, no, that's not too good. But the belt, I'm happy. I'm very happy with the belt.
Tired of the slaughter yet? You're feeling lucky. Not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I think our gear is pretty decent. Hammer, right? Like it's not the best, but it's really only for emergency situations when magic is not an option, right? So if we check, our hammer has 77 DPS, and that is better than Spark, but it's worse than Flame Wall. It's better than Essence Drain. Definitely way worse than Firebolt, right, with 133. And then of course Flame Wall also gets like a massive boost if we switch. But that's the whole point of this build, right? Like we're still relatively strong in terms of magic, but we can choose to be a bit less strong in magic. Okay, that's all. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow maybe I'll hit level 14 again, right?